Hi guys, so yeah, today's Monday. Saturday went up to the Leeds retro video game market, or whatever it's called. I do have a program here, yeah, super retro games fair up in Leeds. So long day, got on the train at like 5:45, met Paul C up in King's Cross about 7 o'clock. We got the train up to Leeds for just after 9, and then we met up with Daz Cajones Deloro, Craig's here again, and Jay Cybersnake 7. Had a bit of breakfast and then went up and got in the queue for the retro fair, and yeah, got in there. I did get some footage which I'll show you in a bit, but when we got in there it was quite quiet, but I wanted to look around, and by the time I started getting footage it was really busy, so you can't really see much. Yeah, and then up at the retro fair I saw Lee, Retro Gamer Addict, always good to see Lee, and then I saw Craig Super Quintendo, who came up a little bit later. First time ever meeting him, so that was awesome, really good to meet him, albeit briefly. And then Team Chav, Chris and Gav, came up as well. Never met those guys before, really nice guys. So yeah, kind of mooched about, had a look around. Also met two of the fellow admins from Galaxy Sega, and I've never met any of the other admins, so I met Damo and Stu, and they were running a stall selling various bits and bobs, and yeah, they gave me a little gift which I'll show you in a sec. And yeah, I also saw a couple of other people from Galaxy Sega. I saw Michael Almond, who I quite often see at these events. Saw him, well, I say that, I saw him in Blackpool, and yeah, met James Temple for the first time as well. So yeah, it was awesome. Really good day. Kind of probably got in there just as it opened, and we left about 2 o'clock, I think. So yeah, I'll just show you my minimal pickups from the retro fair. So I didn't really pick up much. I wasn't intending to pick up much. I was after a copy of Link's Awakening if they had a minty one, but I just missed one by a couple of minutes and for a really good price, so I was pissed off by that. But yeah, Stu and Damo gave me this. It's a copy of Street Fighter 03 for the Saturn, just literally a copy, like a burnt CD, but customised just for me. Cunt Fighter 03, which is awesome, and now I've got the action replay with the pseudo flash. I can play copies on the Saturn, so that's awesome. And yeah, I also picked this up. It's just an extension cable for the SNES, £2. It was boxed, but I just ripped the box apart a minute ago. I've got quite a few of these for various consoles, but don't have any SNES ones, so for £2 definitely was happy to do that. And yeah, I came across this stall. This woman had 3 games for a tenner, and actually when I went in, you've got like a main hall, and then all the way around the outside you've got like all the smaller stalls. So as soon as we got in there I thought, right, I'll do all the smaller ones first, because it's the smaller ones you're more likely to get bargains. Yeah, found this woman 3 for a tenner, so I bought 3 games, but to be fair I could have spent a ton and just sold them on, because she had games that were easily worth a tenner, that were 3 for a tenner, and I could have bought up a ton of them and just sold them on, but you know, I didn't really want to bother, and yeah, couldn't really be bothered lugging them about and stuff. So yeah, 3 games I got for a tenner were Tomcat Alley for the Mega CD, got Cobra Command and Soul Feast, a little bit of a crack there, but never mind, for Mega CD again. And then we got this random game for Neo Geo Pocket. She had 3 of these actually. I didn't know what it was, but I thought 3 for a tenner, go grab it. And I have subsequently googled it, and it's something puzzle, you know, it's some little puzzle game. But because, you know, I hardly ever see Neo Geo Pocket games, and certainly not that cheap, so for £3.30 I was definitely going to take a punt on that, so really happy to get that. And yeah, other than that I just bought this little Mario Kart toy to stick in the cabinet. It was like a couple of quid. It was boxed, but I just binned the box while I was up there, because it's just going to go in the cabinet. So yeah, I didn't really pick up much, and then yeah, like I said, we left at 2, and so Daz, Craig was kind enough to drive us from Leeds to Arcade Club. So yeah, Daz, Craig, me, Jay and Paul C went over to Arcade Club, and yeah, Team Chav came over shortly afterwards, and at Arcade Club we met up with Richard Turner. Oh, I have to go and get something. 1 second. Yeah, so back, we met with Richard Turner there, and yeah, just my first time in Arcade Club. It was absolutely amazing. You'll see footage of that as well after my Leeds footage, but the footage doesn't do it justice. You can't get that sense of sort of wonder when you walk in there and there's just all these cabs. I don't know how many they've got. They must have at least 100 cabs there, and in about 2 months time he's starting, the guy Andy who runs it, he's opening another floor which will be about another 100 cabs downstairs. And yeah, they got a bar. It was like £2 for a beer. They've also got PS4s, and they had a virtual reality headset like an Oculus Rift. Had a little go on that, but yeah, it was amazing. Just played arcades all day, and then we went back to Sheffield around 8 o'clock, half 8, and Paul and I got the train back to London. So after getting back to London, then another hour out to where I live, I didn't get home till about 1:45 in the morning. So it was a really long day. It was about 19 hours or more, in fact, door to door. It's probably 19.5 hours door to door. But yeah, great day. Huge thanks to Craig again for driving us, and to Daz for sorting it all out. And yeah, thanks for having us up there, guys. It was really good fun. I definitely recommend Leeds Retro Fair to anyone next time it's on. It's like £2 to get in. You're gonna find something. It's pretty decent. And yeah, I'd recommend Arcade Club all day. You know, it's fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's well worth the tenner entry. Just great fun. Yeah, so Richard, we met at Arcade Club, and he very kindly gave me this picture that he painted. So it says on a retro tip Pete, and it's the classic LeChuck holding the little voodoo doll of Guybrush there from one of my favourite games, Monkey Island 2. So yeah, thanks so much for that, Richard. Really appreciate that. Always nice to see Richard, great bloke. So yeah, that's it really, guys. Just a little quick chat about what we got up to on Saturday, and I'll show you some very brief footage of Leeds Market now and Arcade Club. So yeah, see you next time. Cheers.
Oh shit, bitch, it's
camera envy.
motherfucking Lee, Retro Gamer Addict.
Recording?
Yeah, of course I'm fucking recording, boysy.
Even Rocky had a montage.
It's Paul C, motherfuckers. I should really turn this round.
You Pokemon.
Pixelated for crying.
Yeah.
Hey, Super Nintendo business. It's Uncle Dad.
Uncle Dad?
Yeah.
Uncle Dad.
it's only motherfucking Retro Gamer Addict again, biatch. Oh, it's Team Chaff, Filmception. You're filming me, I'm filming you. Boom!
Got your bad Pokemon!
I've just signed my release form. We're live on our way to the Rod Stewart Lookalike Convention.
Andy.
Here's the number one contender, Andy. Boom. Check that out.
There are some people down there that look more like Rod Stewart because
the carriage is pretty much empty.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are approaching Eastman's Parkway. Eastman's Parkway is our next stop.
Neelam. That was Neelam talking.
It's all about Rod. Don't worry about her.
I will present to you some 80.
The choice drink of Rod Stewart lookalikes is 10 decaffeinated tea bags from M&S.
Yeah.
Boom.